So this is the wrap-up for the live market open for May 16th. It's a Monday. Happy Monday. Some European markets are on holiday. Liquidity is a bit thinner than usual. The mood in markets is mixed. The US dollar is at crossroads. We had good figures in the United States, even excellent ones. Retail sales beat on all measures, plus positive revisions. But after an initial rise, the US dollar took some profit, stalled. Is it a change of direction for the US dollar or just profit taking? We'll probably get a better answer in the US session. I am in the camp of the necessary consolidation rather than another turnaround for the US dollar, this time to the downside. After a turnaround Tuesday, 2 weeks ago, nearly 2 weeks ago, the US dollar, in my opinion, is still in control, but we'll know soon enough. Chinese figures didn't look good. It was industrial production, retail sales, and fixed asset investments all missed expectations. This weighed on the Australian dollar, and the Brexit debate intensified over the weekend in the UK. No impact at the moment on the pound. Charts. Euro dollar is moving a bit to the upside, but the moves are not huge. On Friday, we reached 112.85, resistance 113.35, and 114.10, support 112.50, 112.20. Pound dollar now scratching the surface there, scratching the bottom at 143.50. Next support is 142.80 and 142.30, resistance 144.40. Nothing of importance today from the UK. Dollar yen redefines its range 108.40 to 109.50, which is a clear line of resistance. We have a very clear range in dollar yen. Dollar yen, I must say, is not one of my favorite pairs, but this is some good technical behavior and don't need to be nasty to this currency pair. Anyway, next line of resistance, the round number of 110, and strong support at 107.65. Dollar CAD, enjoying the higher oil prices this morning. 128.30 is support, followed by 127.50. 127.50 is already stronger support. 130 is high resistance. The Australian dollar did manage to recover, but so far it does not manage to recapture the 73 level. Support at 72.20 or 72.40, which was the low this morning, and also 600 pips under the high. Kiwi dollar 67.80 at the moment. We redefined the lines here. 67.20 to 68.40 are the lines to watch. Events for today. Key events are key events are in Australia and New Zealand. Australian meeting minutes helping us understand the next rate cut in Australia. That's at 1:30 GMT in the middle of the night. And then New Zealand inflation expectations, a quarterly report from the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. I think we could have another fall in inflation expectations because we're seeing all the world in a deflationary state of mind. Speaking about a state and the Empire State of Mind, we have the Empire State Manufacturing Index at 12:30 GMT. Not a top-tier figure for the US, but could have more weight today because it's alone. And at 2 GMT, the NAHB Housing Market Index, I would say this is already a third-tier indicator. All in all, a light day in the markets. The big question for me, and well, maybe for everybody, will the dollar continue moving higher after a correction, or has its fate turned negative after it was not able to capitalize on the good figures on Friday? Okay, before we head off into the sunset, sunrise, whatever, see a few more comments, questions here. Yeah, we really didn't know that, so the Fed minutes are up to date. Yeah, I mean, the minutes officially reflect what the various Fed members, the voting ones, the 10 voting ones, and the other ones that aren't voting, in total 17 members, what they talked around the table at that 2-day rate decision in April. Okay, that was back on April 27th. In practice, we know, I mean, this isn't any kind of dirty secret. We know that the document is edited until the last moment. So perhaps, they're not changing the facts, but they could put a different emphasis on more hawkish comments or on more dovish comments. Remember, they can change the wording. They can change. They can say several or few, and this could make a difference for markets in the way we analyze and understand the message, making it more upbeat or less upbeat. Okay, so that's why it moves markets. In addition, figures since that April meeting, retail sales were surprisingly strong, but job figures were sort of as expected. So what I wanted to say is that we shouldn't have such a big. This document is not stale. It's very relevant. Another comment from Luca: Goldman or not, oil is leaving behind a huge channel here. 50, 54, and 60 targets to the upside. Yeah, we've seen 50, 54, and 60 this time last year. Okay, in the summer last year. Yeah, quite a nice channel. Thanks for sharing. So it's quite a move. We're now sort of scratching the highs there. So in order for oil prices to break above this downtrend resistance, we only need them to continue trading sideways, okay, because the trend is down. Makes sense, right? Anyway, let's see how this continues. Chart. Oil prices still under 47. Well, it's a very sleepy morning here in Europe. Let's see, but it seems like WTI crude oil is sort of edging to break higher, so we might certainly see a move to the upside. Again, I don't see a big turnaround deficit in oil, as Goldman said. I see it, we had a drawdown in inventories, problems in Canada, but all in all, everybody wants to produce as much oil as possible. We'll have the crude oil inventories this week and an update on US production. US production did begin falling, but we can see it also turn around relatively quickly. The US shale industry is very, very flexible. Okay. So thanks everybody for the participation. Sorry again for the small delay. Thanks for the great questions. And wish everybody a safe and successful day in markets. See you all tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a busier calendar, and perhaps today we'll get an answer: consolidation, correction, or crash for the US dollar. Have to have 3 C's there. Anyway, so thanks everybody for coming. And that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Thank you and bye-bye.